going to check mic. Right, welcome to the show, and I think we're live. Hopefully we are. Basically, I've figured out some things. If I just take on the sorry, we're just experiencing some little difficulties. There you go. Yeah. Anyway, we're here at the park again, and all I can say is I've figured out how to maybe have this live streaming work more reliable. Let me just show you something. Hello there. So basically, just want to get rid of that. Yeah, basically, I figured out that the live stream was being cut off, blocked by my phone. The Wi-Fi connection, or the internet connection to the yolobox, was basically stopping the drone transmission. It was competing with the drone, and because of that, I've taken the SIM out and put it on the yolobox. So the yolobox is working without Wi-Fi, and all the data is going through a 4G signal. So 4G seems to be different to the Wi-Fi signal, and maybe I'm getting a better signal values because I've got about maybe 10,000 or 1.1 1100 kilobytes per second. Seems to be all right, and there's no drops in frames so far. I'm looking at the screen there. So I've cut out the Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi is on the 4G signal. Yolobox is encoding onto the the video signals from the drone, and the Pocket 3 is all connected, and hopefully it's encoding onto the yolobox. Yolobox is sending straight to the cell tower without any interference from either Wi-Fi or maybe the drone signal itself. And I've got the drone already on, and as you can see, if I just turn on to the just excuse me, picture in view, that's the drone signal, and I'm just gonna put on the messages as well. Hopefully you'll see. Yep, nobody's chatting to me lately, so what I'm going to do is leave it on. Meantime, I'll just show you what my setup is. It's yolobox connected to the Osmo Pocket via USB-C lead, and that's on the back of the yolobox, as you see there. If I just show you my last yeah, that's how I had it. If you can see that, I basically had the drone flying, the tripod still there, the yolobox on the tripod, and Osmo Pocket 3. It was all there, but the only thing that was wrong was the connection to the internet was via Wi-Fi, and that was basically interrupting the drone, and the drone was interrupting with the Wi-Fi. So basically, I've taken out the Wi-Fi, and the data is going straight to 4G cell tower from my yolobox, so Wi-Fi's got nothing to do with it. And yeah, that's it really. I mean, that's all I can say. if there's anybody messaging me, I'm going to be on the old goggles, so I won't be able to answer any messages. So hopefully you can hold off your messages. I'm doing an early test on this, so just make an inaugural live stream test. I'm taking photos for prosperity and maybe a little video. As you can see, this is just me trying to document everything. But yeah, just going to leave it for another 10 seconds and just have this recording for stock footage. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Anyway, I'm live streaming out to X, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. So all of the 4, an extra Facebook page. I'm doing that via Yolobox's multicasting service, and so far it's working perfectly. Although I can't see the feedback. I'm supposed to send some Wi-Fi signal this way so I can see it on the phone, but I'm taking it on as faith that this is going out there, even though I can't see the feedback. And I know this audio signal is coming from this lapel mic. I don't know if you can see that. So hopefully the audio is all right. All I've got to indicate this is working is the data stream is going out at 1,000 kilobits per second, maybe a bit more, maybe a bit less, but all I know is it's working perfectly. So join me as I got this. The drone is already on, so it's at 80%, so I'm just going to do a quick test locally. Hopefully it's not going to interfere, but if it is, and then I don't know what to say. This is my last attempt to fly this drone this way, and I'm hoping that the Wi-Fi was the thing that was throttling down the data rate, and that's why I failed last time. I'm going to be on this bike because it's the only way I could sit down, and we're going to see how it is. So while we're doing that, I'm just going to record this because this is going out to 1080, so it's recording now, and I'm just going to send it out and see how it is. Hopefully it's going to be all right on the night, and tonight is the night. So I'm just going to have it on normal mode. So far so good. The only complaint I got now is that the ND is a bit dark. It's on 80%, so I'm just going to take it out. Oh, that's a stroke of luck. We have a boat already. I'm just going to point the camera down. So what we're doing is basically filming maybe some action here, even though it's a small piece of the action. But I'm using this as a decent test to say if this is working. It's kind of working for me. The Wi-Fi would have actually cut this down, and I wouldn't have got this far, even though, well, I'm at 500-ish feet. I've got like 4 bars on the HD and the RC signal. Home locked already. Just gonna chance it by going right a bit here and getting some of the park in front. "900 feet. Wow. See, normally I wouldn't got this far in these circumstances because the Wi-Fi was definitely affecting the drone signal, and I would have gotten basically static from here, or digital noise or whatever. Basically it would have cut me off and I wouldn't have seen beyond maybe 100 feet. Alright, definitely dark around here. I'm just gonna go back slowly. I would say that is a successful flight. I'm even flying fairly close. So what I'm going to do is just drop it here. Even though I could get closer, I could disturb things. So I just want to... Wow. What can I say? That was a decent flight. Got about 1,000 feet. And it worked for me. I'm going to go and change the batteries. And we've got about 3 left. 4 in total. And I'm just going to switch it off. Now that I know that I know the problem of the drone, it was in fact the Wi-Fi connection. Wi-Fi blocked off the drone signal, and the drone signal blocked off the Wi-Fi, and they were competing. So yeah, chalk that down to experience. I should get like another SIM card for the yolobox, so I can just basically use the yolobox as an internet connection rather than using my phone. But no worries. I'm just going to plonk it down in front over yonder. The tracking actually gets me, so now the tracking is sorted, we're gonna wait for the satellites to lock. Endpoint updated. So hopefully now I know that this is a definitely successful live stream of the drone. They don't tell you this in the old YouTube videos I've seen so far about examples of live streaming via drone, but you know, I'm here to educate and hopefully go into the little details, see how it is. Just gonna check any messages on the other Facebook page. Nope, nobody's talked to me. Maybe it's a bit too early. Okay, not that I know the Facebook page, but I'm just checking the time. The time is 20 past 6. So if I just by the way, I've got a terrible cold and this helps me with the sore throat. So what I'm going to do is basically check the world clock. So it's 20 past 4 in Hong Kong, 20 past 3 in the morning in New York, and it's 20 past 8 in the morning for London. So maybe a bit too early for people in UK. Oh well, I'm gonna just keep on going, and hopefully we'll just see how it is. There's not much to see beyond that. I just wanted the one test. I could have got this done with the one battery, but I thought I'll bring and charge up all 4 batteries. Anyway, we're gonna see how we can maybe go a bit further than 1,000 meters, 1,000 feet. Let's just see. So I only got like the bars to tell me how far I am. I'm just gonna be checking, gently going around. Just want to go around this waterfront bit. Usually it's loads of interference around here. So I'm just going carefully. As you can see, this area's got free Wi-Fi if anybody wanted to go here. Hong Kong parks do tend to have free Wi-Fi. And yeah, 1,300 feet. So basically, I can do my usual flights around Hong Kong, laughingly knowing that the drone signal is not going to be cutting off the internet. Normally you would see kites. I don't know if you can see that. No kites in the air, which is a shame. There's hardly any wind in the air, so I guess that's the problem. Oh, I do apologise for the lack of light here, because I did put this on with ND16 thinking I'd be flying in the afternoon, but I guess the ND is too strong for today. It's 4 o'clock, so yeah, I've got about 3 bars already. $1,300. 87, 86%. $2,000 feet. I mean, we can get a bit further, but I don't want to chance it too much. I'm just doing a bit of a range test just to see. Look at that. This is where we are, Hong Kong, Tai Po. And we're basically checking the live stream. I'm hoping that the live stream is okay. While that's flying, I'm just going to check the data. Yeah, I mean, as far as I'm aware, there's no drop in frames, although I guess I could try this out on a real area, but at the moment Hong Kong Waterfall Park is not really a place to be. What I'm going to do is drop this down, maybe change the ND, maybe take it off altogether, I don't know. Here we go. going to chance it now. While that's down, I'm just going to have the drone fairly close to the... Yeah, I mean, this drone is now maybe 30 centimeters away from the 30 centimeters away, half a meter away from the system, and it kind of works. So the Wi-Fi was the problem. Some random bloke walking by. Don't blame him. Just going to walk the drone over yonder. So hopefully, well, that's setting up the home point and everything. Just checking satellite lock, and 19 satellites. I think it takes a while. There you go. Half a minute maybe. So while that's happening, I've got it all set up and primed. I'm going to check my messages. Nobody's messaging me as such. By the way, this is the live drone broadcast, and we're live streaming to Twitter, Facebook, Twitch and YouTube, and hopefully with all this working now, I can successfully say that I know a bit one thing or two about live streaming an FPV drone. Definitely recommend the yolobox, because the yolobox is giving me excellent 720 live streaming performance, and I'm looking at the drop frames and it doesn't seem like it's dropping frames at all, so yay, happy. I've got 2 more batteries, one on the craft and one left, looking for any other actions, but I think we had tried our luck with that boat that was going out first try, which was a stroke of luck. Now we're just draining the batteries just for the sake of finishing off. I'm going to be hopefully trying to fly with some sort of I don't know, I mean, do I do a leisurely flight or do I do a FPV flight? We're going to try it anyway. So what I'm going to do is just do a manual mode flight. This is kind of tricky. I don't want to like fly and then start falling out of the sky, especially when I've got all this set up, but we're going to be flying. Just to show you this area, and to say that this is flying FPV, I'm just going to, there you go. Oh, I forgot I didn't change the ND filter. Crazy. Never mind. I just wanted to test this out. Now, normally I would do some surveying of the land, but I think I'll just happy to do small small things like going around here in manual mode. I don't really want to like go crazy, especially when I've know that this is all said and done and perfect now. I don't want to ruin the setup now, but I definitely say that now I know how to set this up, I'm going to be trying it out on some action areas. I don't know if, because this is my usual home, I usually fly around here for some definite drone action and water skiing action, but there's no action so far. So all I could say now is that I'm just going to try and maybe put a film, a video to document my experience on live streaming, especially with drones. This is going to be a tutorial, kind of like a explanation on the fixes and problems I had with this drone. We're just going to be finishing off now. Battery's at 81%, that's not bad. I'm definitely liking this new setup. Sorry, I just switched this off. 99%. Okay, that's not bad. 3 down, 1 to go. This last battery is going to be probably my last for the day. I'm just going to be finishing this off and then maybe cycling with the whole unit. At the moment, because I've got this set up to be turned down fairly quickly, I've got the Raspberry Pi, which I've programmed. Basically, I put an image file on an SD card, and the SD card is when it boots up the Raspberry Pi, it operates the Pi to configure drone footage into HDMI footage. And here we are with the output on the actual system. Oh, we've got another boat here. Good opportunity. Hopefully we can go out on a high. Oh, battery communication error. No, the boat's going away. Just because I didn't push the battery in properly. Excuse me, as I try put this in sport mode maybe. There we go. I've got a rush to get it. This is my last hurrah. Trying to fly close. I don't want to do an orbit. I think I'll just chase it till around about 2,000 feet. There we go. Maybe a quick orbit, give it some height. Yeah, starting to, sorry. Starting to break up there. So I gave it a bit of height just to make sure that I didn't go blind. Anyway, we're rushing back. I think that's it for today. I mean, all I can say is the action was there. I'm just going to be flying back, finishing off 87% battery. Well, there you have it. I mean, all I can say was working. Now, in the corner of my eye, I think I saw somebody messaging me, but the message was disappeared now, so I'm just curious to see what was. The person who was messaging me comes back with the same message, but otherwise, here's the tour of the camera system. As you can see, the yolobox, the Osmo Pocket 3, the Raspberry Pi using DigiView, I think, and that is a 4B, I believe, and that is programming the input from my glasses or my goggles here, going into the Raspberry Pi, going output into a HDMI, and yolobox is mixing the two, hence you can see the I don't know if you see that on screen, the little me icon and the screen or the background as the whole drone view, as you can see, or as you can see here. So confusingly, yeah. While that's happening, I'll just show you the back. This is the battery bank I'm using to power the Raspberry Pi. The Osmo Pocket 3 is powered by this USB, and that is powered by the yolobox battery. The yolobox battery is at 99%, so all the power is coming out, I don't know if you can see this, through this input here, and the lead is going all the way through this battery handle. So this battery is a 7 amp hour battery that's powering this system. So most of the power is being drained by the camera, I guess, and the yolobox takes a bit of that power and drains some of it, because I've got this on mid brightness on the screen. It's not very, I mean, I could go brighter if I wanted to, if I just swipe down maybe, yeah, full brightness. Does that work? It's a lot of glare on this. I should get like an anti-glare, maybe an anti-glare screen protector, but this screen protector was given in the box, so you get what you're given really. Now I'll just turn brightness down because it's definitely not good to have it full brightness. It's good enough for my eyes, but not enough for the camera. Anyway, this tripod is one I'm using lately for holding up my Surface Pro. I used to have a Surface Pro on this to run OBS and to do live streaming and replays. This can do replays, but I'll talk about that some other time. The whole system works towards a decent drone setup, but I should put in some titles in, because this is definitely worth mentioning. And while that's happening, just like to say that this was a FPV test with the yolobox and the SIM card on board the yolobox. I'm just going to switch this off because I don't want to drain too much of the battery. We're just testing this out, and I'm glad that I actually got it working now, although all I can say is I forgot to change the ND filter for look, another boat goes out and me on my last battery. Oh well, at least we got something action wise. I didn't even have an SD card on this, so all the footage has gone out to the live stream, which is good, I suppose. But at least I could say that I successfully live streamed this out. We're going to pack this up now. While I'm doing that, I can always look on the live stream, see how. No, nobody's actually messaged me, which is just the fine. I'm going to be packing this and cycling home successfully. I see no reason to stop this live stream at the moment, because it's definitely worth waiting for, especially if 9 o'clock is around the corner for some people in England, and who knows, I might even get a viewer or two. While that's happening, I'm just going to check. Yeah, nobody's actually messaging me on Facebook, which is a shame, I guess. I mean, I expect a few people up and around. This is Saturday afternoon, or late afternoon. Actually, there is a way of bringing up the titles on this. If I actually take off the title and bring it up. Nope, nobody's actually mentioned it. So what I'm going to do is bring up the chat information, maybe from there you go. No, nobody's coming up from Twitter or Twitch. I'm just going to change that back. Normally I put the web overlays. So where we got the web overlays? Yeah, nobody's putting any messages up. Oh, okay. This tracking is unbelievable, especially now when I'm got this set up. I'm gonna be switching off the Raspberry Pi, so just bear with me. I'm kind of like stuck between systems. Just turn that off. Turn off the Raspberry Pi, and hopefully just disconnect that. I've got this secure clamp on the HDMI lead, so I'm just gonna turn this off. There you go. Yeah. So the HDMI is off the yolobox. Clamp is secured, and this is it. Credit card size circuit board computer. I've actually put in this screw thing on the vent hole. It's 4" 20 with a cold shoe nail to put on the side of the yolobox cage. Seems to work. I put tape around this. I don't know if you see that, because this box opens a little too easy for me, for my liking. Anyway, I've just taken it off. I'm just basically now I'm switching everything and packing everything up. Ah, yeah, Phil, A20. Sorry, mate. I completely forgot. I was like going out with this, thinking I'll just test the 720. The 1080 I'll try soon as, but I can't change this. I've got to like basically switch off the live stream and then go into it again and put in the titles and everything. So I'll do that tomorrow if you can wait around, because at the moment I just wanted to do the live stream via 720. I was racked with problems with the drone. You see, the drone didn't work with the live stream, and I figured that out now. So it works beautifully now with the live stream at 720. But yeah, I mean, I'm going to be walking around maybe tomorrow, and hopefully, or maybe even tonight. I don't know. No, I'll do it later on, and set up some titles, and I'll do a 1080 live stream. If you actually seen some of the live streams I've done, you can go into the details, because I think a few of them I did on 1080. Maybe the last one I did in Hong Kong, Chimsar, near the water. I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 live streams ago. if you go into the details and up the quality or resolution, you probably see that you can go up to 1080 or 720 if you can't wait. But tomorrow I'll definitely try a live stream. But I see no problem this going to 1080. It's just that it kills your data, because this is RTMP, and with that, if you've got like 1080, it's like a lot expensive to send the data over. So if I'm going to do that, I'm going to try it where it's more pleasant to film. I mean, all I can say is, oh, there's another boat going around. Yeah, there's another boat going out, and I'm kind of like missing the opportunity. Okay, nice. Tomorrow, yeah, I'll do a 1080 tomorrow. I mean, you've seen some examples of 1080 live streaming. I don't know if you've seen the same examples of 1080 live streaming with the yolobox or the Pocket 3. I recommend using the yolobox to do high quality recording and live streaming rather than just the Pocket 3 alone, because the Pocket 3 alone it's very stuttery. I've noticed that even with 720, when I'm walking in and out of buildings, it's like because you've got like only one internet source, and that's struggling with ghost images and signal bounces. So all I could say is that for higher quality, you're not going to get decent smooth footage. It's all about maintaining that live stream, that level of data flow, and because of that, yeah, it's not going to be working. So I'll be live streaming tomorrow with the yolobox with 1080, and I'll probably go towards the harbour to walk around, see how that goes. Otherwise, yeah, today's all about the test on live streaming the drone at 1080. I mean, next week I'll try this out on the 1080. Now I know that this works on the yolobox alone. But yeah, I mean, I completely forgot about the whole 1080 thing. But yeah, bear with me. I'm just going to try this out slowly. If you're out and about, probably right. Do you use the Pocket 3 with RTMP or UVC1? Well, I use the well, at the moment I'm using the Pocket 3 as a UVC connection to the yolobox. It's basically a webcam to the yolobox, because maybe 20 minutes ago I was flying with the drone, and that was using HDMI. The Pocket 3 was going through the USB 3 on the yolobox mini, because there's only two inputs, and I had to use the webcam, and the webcam works perfectly for live streaming. Yeah, H264 is the live stream for this live stream at the moment, and you can't do H265 yet on this system. You can on the yolobox Ultra. So if you're really wanting to do SRT transmission or whatever, you'll have to buy the Ultra, which is maybe 1500 for for the Ultra, and you get like 4 or 5 inputs for HDMI. It's a big old thing. This is like a phone size, no bigger than this really. And I bought this because it was good enough for small live streams, especially the drone footage and all that. So yeah, I mean, all I can say is that H.265 or HEVC is not ready yet, especially on RTME. You have to go through SRT. It's a whole black hole going through that, because you have to get a specialized encoder. You have to send it to your home server, and then the home server sends it to OBS or vMix or whatever, and that goes out to your social platforms. This is going straight to RTMP going to a third-party restream server, and that restream spreads out to about 4 different social media platforms, because I'm going through Twitter, Twitch, Facebook and YouTube, and it's going through all that simultaneously, so I can send it perfectly live at 720. But I recommend it. I mean, it's pretty good, and I got this for about 450 quid, 450 quid through AliExpress. They don't sell it in China, in Hong Kong at the moment. So I'm over here in Hong Kong buying over the border from China to basically do things on the cheap. But this is a definite pass for me, because it's working, and I definitely loving this system. Anybody else messaging? No? But yeah, if you've been watching, I've been live streaming a drone, and this drone is working now, because it didn't earlier on because of the Wi-Fi interference. I recommend using the onboard SIM card on the yolobox to live stream, rather than Wi-Fi in connection to the yolobox, because this connection didn't work with the drone footage, and the drone signal was clashing with that, so competing signals, and then you've got like blockage. Now I've got this working, it's flying beautifully, 2,000 feet, maybe a bit more if I wanted to, but I didn't want to push it. Now I got this working, I'm going to be trying to do other things. Normally I fly in the UK with some friends, and they let me watch and film sailboat action, windsurfing action, kite surfing. So it's been pretty much great for that. But yeah. Oh. Yeah. Tracking corrected itself. Another good thing about this Pocket 3, I think it's generation 6. Basically, it's finds fault of your previous moves, and tries to scan around and then corrects itself. So there is some sort of intelligence after all on this. I'm just going to be basically I'm now trying to get this battery bank out, Just don't mind me. This battery bank is now big old battery bank, and this was powering the Raspberry Pi. I could have got a better smaller battery bank because this is too bulky. In fact, I could power the yolobox with this. This is like a 20 amp hour battery. Definitely big enough for the whole system altogether. I'm going to be packing this and doing an ultimate test. This 720 live stream is going to be tested now because we're going to be live streaming this drone through its pace. We're taking this live stream to its paces by putting on a handle, and then I'm going to be riding this now back to where I am, and hopefully it'll be good enough for me to continue. Otherwise, I'm pretty happy with the test so far. I mean, I'm just going to carry on with the live stream though, just to see how it goes. If anybody's got any other questions, I'd be glad to answer them, even though I think I've answered everybody's questions so far. Oh, weird. Double click. There you go. Right. Sorry. Got to get the handle out. Don't know where I put the handle. Yeah. So this small handle is turns into a tripod leg, tripod base, and this is where I'm going to be transferring it off the high tripod that's on the system now to this. So just bear with me as I take this off. Yeah. This battery handle is quite warm. To be expected. Well, now putting this back on. There's a guy just beyond the trees. He's doing like Tai Chi. You see that? Trying to get this on zoom mode. It's one thing that yeah. None of the moves that I know. Anyway, we're just going to be opening this leg. I'm going to put this on the floor now. I'm just going to hopefully just trust that this is going to fall over. There you go. Once that is sorted, I'm just going to pack up this tripod now. This tripod is part of my computer system which I'm using temporarily, and I'll probably want to buy another one solely just for drone flying, so I don't have to disrupt my computer when I dismantle it just for this drone flying occasion. Okay, so what we learned today, we learned a few things actually. We've learned that signal is key to live streaming. Wi-Fi and the drone signal, or internet signal and the drone signal, don't mix together. And now, okay, I'm going to be grabbing this. Hopefully it's will be alright. Yeah. And what I'm going to do is maybe get this. I'm just going to look around. No, and I think I picked up everything. So I've got this now as a selfie stick, and this selfie stick is now a different. I mean, it weighs about maybe a kilogram. I'm using this as a vlogging device now, rather than a monitor station for my drone. Have a look, negotiate past these bushes. So we're just going to turn the camera around. You see around, you see that canoeist on the orange one, just yonder. Otherwise, I think we're finished for the day. I don't see anything action-wise. There's some special pebbles on that path where you can actually tread on bare foot, so it strengthens the core of your feet. On the knowledge of that strengthening your feet, it strengthens your body. New wage sort of thing. We're walking down here. Live streaming is pretty okay. 1,000 kilobits per second. Carrying on. Hopefully I might be able to walk down here. I'm trying to walk carefully so I don't ruin this setup, because the yolobox is on a weird GoPro hinge, and so is the Pocket 3, I think. So I'm hoping that it doesn't fold over or whatever on a particularly rough bump on this pathway. Seemed to be all right last time, but I had it on a really secure, tightened hinge. Across the way is the park. Usually there's kites just above this section around here, but there's no wind, so there's nothing happening. And It's always good to fly a kite over there, but you can't fly a drone over there. So what I'm doing is just testing it on this side. This side doesn't seem to have any park wardens to tell you not to fly or whatever. I'm gonna chance it now. I'm gonna be on the bike. Hopefully it's not gonna be too crazy. I'm just got one hand on the handlebar and one hand on the vlog stick. Maybe securing my vlog stick hand on the other handlebar. It's kind of fallen over, sorry. Yeah, that should be better. Now I'm riding on the bike precariously, and all I can say is that it's not ideal. I'd rather have yolobox secured, or using my handle, my left hand to hold the live stream at the hinge end rather than the battery handle end, because it's a much more secure way to hold the system. So far it's working. Okay, there's a whole cluster of people here, getting to be a bit crazy. Crazy. Had to ring the bell with the selfie stick, and maybe I should show you what I'm looking at. Just there. It looks more pleasant from the eyes, looking forward anyway. Sun setting now. I've just got to concentrate on this embankment. Sorry. Well, at least the Osmo Pocket's shown you fairly good detail of the bike ride home. Just love to see that gorgeous light. Just beyond that tower block. It's really getting dark out there. This is like drone forecast, testing the 720 live stream on the way back. Don't know if it's stuttery, but all I can see is that the live stream seems to be holding steady. I'm going down this direction. It's the way down to the footpath area. What I'm going to be doing is going down this hill and turning left. As I'm doing that, I'm trying to monitor the frame drop. Don't seem to be having any. This is fairly open area. Second gear. And I can see that the percentage on for battery on the yolobox is 91%. Just carrying on. This is definitely a good test for the whole live stream system. I prefer the yolobox over the pocket free because there's some safety protocols making the live stream a bit smoother through the yolobox rather than the pocket free. The pocket free seems to be going directly out without any buffeting, and because there's no buffeting, there's no protection, so it stutters along going underneath the tunnel now. This tunnel doesn't seem to be affecting it. The live stream seems to be okay. There we go. Slightly open. Hardly any pedestrians around here now. I might have to climb stairs or get to the bridge over yonder. But beyond that, I think we're good. Coming up to another part of the area. Weird bus stop thing. people upon. Looks like a train inside. It isn't. And then we've got these stairs. I'm trying to go up these stairs and hopefully we can get this without affecting the frames. So I'm getting well, you can see me now, my eye glasses are hanging off one ear. Okay, we're just gonna check. No drops in frames. 88%. I'm just gonna take this off the battery handle. Fuck. Don't mind me. Gimbal fell out. Good time to check my equipment. Okay, Raspberry Pi is still there. So is my yolobox bag. Stick that in. Fairly secure-ish. Taking it on as faith that I've got everything here. We're going to be hopefully walking down. Got the bank. People playing some Chinese chess. Serious changed a lot. Used to be a fitness gym around here. Now there's a beer and somehow, yeah, it's a beer restaurant or some sort. And then there's that area, which is basically a Toys R Us. It's a nice little sit down here for the people who live around here. come tomorrow there'll be a lot of people sitting down. There's free Wi-Fi around here, so people usually sit around this park area just to enjoy the free air and the Wi-Fi. So I've only got one hand, so I can't zoom in anything in particular of interest. Oh, hang on, just moving my thumb to the 5D button. Yeah, that's the elevator. It's newly installed last year. Still looking at the live stream and it doesn't seem to be affecting. No, it's not affecting the frame drops. So I'm thinking that maybe the quality is okay. If anybody's watching, let me know on the quality. Quality seems to be okay, good enough. I'm going to be stopping short here soon. Sit down and concluding my live stream for today. There's these seats. I'm going to be maybe sitting on the third one. I just check my messages. Everybody's messaged me on Facebook. So I think it was just YouTube that somebody was messaging me. That's okay. What can I say about today? Today is a pretty awesome day because I've figured out how the problems with my drone, and it's basically convicting issues with the Wi-Fi connection to the mobile phone and the yolobox and the drone signal, which is a 5.8 gigahertz link between the drone controller and the video display. Ultimately I've fixed it and seems to be working, at least for 2,000 feet low. I'll definitely be using the yolobox SIM card rather than going through a Wi-Fi connection, because the Wi-Fi hotspot is definitely a problem for this drone signal. It was kind of bad when I had it on the Mavic 2, but not as bad as FPV. And I figured out the FPV is worse. But at least that works. Meantime, I think that's the end of the day for me. I'm going to be finishing it off. Thanks for watching. It's been a blast, although I'm actually tired. I'm going to be doing another video, maybe tutorial on how to live stream via drone with all the details that I know now. Hopefully it should be alright. But yeah, swap the SIM card back to my phone and finish on that. Thanks for watching anyway. I'll see you guys again. Like and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys later. Cheers. Bye.